It's almost 9 o'clock, 10 to 9. One thing I've noticed on some of the social medias and the bushcrafting and camping areas, people talk about cleanliness, which is obviously a very important thing. If you're out for a wild camp, not a big deal. Yeah, one night, maybe 2 nights, you don't need to really worry about too much. You know, the issue of baby wipes has come up, and yeah, they're not environmentally friendly, but they are very useful. I always have a packet with me. You've got to keep the nether regions clean, you know, especially if you've eaten something dodgy and everything else, and you don't have a ready pile of sand or nettles to wipe yourself with. Yeah, I mean, I'm in two minds. I always have a packet with me. And again, if you've got a fire going, just burn them. That's what I do. They do burn off, and the environmental impact then is very, very small, negligible even. Yeah, burying them doesn't make any. It's not any good. You know, your ordinary toilet paper, of course. Yeah, if you've got to make a poop hole, you just bury it all together. If you've got some ash or some sawdust with you, just cover it, and that sort of breaks down everything quite easily. But today I'm talking about cleanliness. Yeah, if you're, as I say, you're out for 2 or 3 days, you don't have to worry about too much. Bring a change of clothes, not so much clothes, a t-shirt, underwear and socks with you. But if you're out for longer, 5, 6, 7 days, and something happens, you get caught in a rainstorm, or you get covered, you fall into a bog or something, you know, and that's happened to me before, chest high, covered in mud. The things are, I try not to use soap a lot, and when I'm cleaning my clothes, obviously you save them up and then find a local town and find a laundrette or whatever. But now and again you can't. You know, you're out in the middle of nowhere, and there's no laundrettes. There's nothing. So I've always got in my pack. I've always got a packet of detergent, laundry detergent. But I use that for the laundrettes. But you can get these like Sanex Zero soaps. They're all biodegradable, and you can buy bars of soaps that are also the same, biodegradable. I like Sanex, it's good. So today, it's almost 9 o'clock in the morning, it's only 5 degrees, there's a chill in the air, and I'm spent quite a lot of the time boiling up a bucket. Now, this bucket is it's about 10 litres. I don't normally do that. I normally get away with 2 litres, one for washing and one for rinsing. So yeah, just got my ordinary dishwasher rag, and what I do is my little tip. I mean, normally I used to have one for rinsing and one for washing, but here I'm just going to do the whole lot because I'm also going to do a double up. Again, cleaning clothes. One trick I found, you know, these Tesco's freezer bags, you know, the big Ziploc ones, yeah. It's a good, nice little trick, this. I normally don't put my smalls, my socks and underwear together. Or sometimes I do my underwear separately from my socks, because they're different bacteria and everything else. And you've got to have hot water, boiling water, because it helps break down the bacteria and everything else, and the enzymes that cause all the nasty smells and everything else. So yeah, I try to wash them separately, but you know, these big giant freezer bags, I can get a t-shirt in there, I can get socks, underwear and everything else. Now basically what I do is big dollop of Sanex, hot water, seal it all up, and you've got your washing machine in there. Pour it all out, rinse it all off, and rinsing, I suppose you can do it in cold water as well, and everything else. So yeah, so without too much ado, I've got a nice big bucket of hot water, and I'm going to have a wash. I'll save a shave for later on, but yeah, cleanliness is very, very important. So I'm sitting here, basically, I'm going to take this off in a second, in the smalls, in the woods, the car's going past, and I'm going to have a good little wash up for a change. Normally, as I say, I get through 1 or 2 litres, get my Glad rag out, soap it all up, wash myself all down, rinse myself off quite quickly, and Bob's your uncle, you're pretty clean. Of course, you've got your tin of whatever smellies if you have, so yeah, but yeah, keep clean all the time, especially your nether regions, yeah. And you see, what you see around you, yeah, it's not what you see. There's parasites, there's bacteria, there's all sorts of horrible, nasty little things crawling around, midges, and leave all sorts of nasty. You've got to keep yourself clean at all times, otherwise a 4 or 5 day hike or 4 or 5 day camp or in excess of, you're going to run into problems. Once you start scratching these little niddly bits and everything else, and all the itches and everything else, and they start to get infected and start weeping and bleeding, then you are going to run into problems. So yeah, always keep clean. I mean, I don't mind walking into town after a couple of days hike and I'm on a pen and ink like nobody's business. So what? I've been out in the woods, so what, in about an hour's time I'll be clean and bright again, you know what I mean? So yeah, forget the discerning looks from people and everything else. Discerning, I mean the looks of indignation and everything else you get from people. Oh God, what do you they don't know nothing. People judge purely based on appearances, You see, they say that. There's that first. I love that expression. First appearances always count, or something else like that, or make the impression and everything else. But first appearances are often always wrong. So I've always, whenever I meet people or anything else, I don't judge them. You might live in a £5 million house, blah blah blah. I don't know if you're an arsehole or not. More than likely, but kudos to you. You got a £5 million house or £1 million house. So what? The way things are going in the property market nowadays, most people have £1 million houses in this country. You know what I mean? Anyway, enough said. Yeah. Freezer bag to keep your clothes clean, but if you've got a bucket as well, it's just as easy. Just use biodegradable soaps or cleaners or anything else like that, so you don't hurt the environment, and keep clean all the time. It's an important thing to do. Oh, it's still hot. Don't know whether to add some cold water to that. Nah. Try doing this in -5, on a November morning on Beachy Head. That was a long time ago, 30 odd years ago, when winters were winters, And we woke up one morning and we've been out 2 weeks camping all along the south coast, and and we decided to go home, and we needed to wash up before we got onto public transport and everything else. But trying to boil water up, it takes an awful lot of fuel. 5 litres, and between 2 of us, that's a lot of fuel, and you're shivering. And the snow, I mean, there's snow on the seafront, there's ice coming off the sea, and that's how cold it was. It was really, really lovely. But anyway, I'm not going to bore you with that. I shall catch you later on. Take care now.